Hi there, my name is Isaac Sargent, and I am going to be doing a real quick demo on ClassDojo for parents and guardians who are working with kids who are enrolled in schools that are also using ClassDojo. So one of the things to notice here, and I think probably one of the very first issues that parents and students alike run into when they come to ClassDojo is they go to the page, they Google it, they type it in, and they find themselves right here. Well, uh, it's a nice looking page. We've got this teacher, parent, student, school leader symbols right there, and we think, oh, excellent, that's exactly what I want to do and where I want to go. And as a parent, I might think this is it. And then I'm like, well, what the heck? What's the class code? I've already logged in. I got this message from the teacher, and now I can't log in because I don't have the code. And then you get into this kind of back and forth with the teacher, and it can be kind of confusing and frustrating on both ends because maybe they don't know exactly what the particular issue is. And it's a very simple fix. All you have to do is come right up here to the login button. Simple thing. If you click down here, you're clicking to sign up as a first-time user, so it doesn't have all of the information, or it assumes that you haven't put your information in already, and that causes it to do a little hiccup. Maybe it tells you that you've already logged in with your name, or again, it directs you to the class code. So the simple solution is to come over here to where it says login, click as a parent, you type in your login information, and boom, here you are, a parent in ClassDojo. And you can see I'm using the demo class that ClassDojo sends out. And in this case, I am Denzel Washington's father. You can probably see the resemblance or hear it in my voice at the very least. And as a parent, what I can see are the things that are sent out here in the class story or the school story. I can see messages that come directly to me. And if I click on my student's name, I can click here and I would see class report, and this would show me how well they're doing in class. That's great for if I'm looking at particular behaviors or things of that nature, but where we're in a remote environment, it may not apply in the same way. What you don't see here in the parent view when you are logged online, and I find this frustrating, is that you don't see the portfolio view. In order to do that, your teacher needs to send a message with login information for your student. So there's two sets of login information, and you can see I have different tabs up here. So if I click over to what it looks like for my student, so Denzel would sign in, and they would see their stuff that is in their daily checklist, right? They would see what's going on in the story. So just like I see as a parent, I see what's going on in the story. Monday's agenda, I might see it here too. Now I've been working with some teachers suggesting that they use put links into the story, which do get blocked or can get blocked. So I've been suggesting they put the links into the story to bring to parents and students to a page that go over the basic agenda. This way, if you wanted to print it out and check things off, you could. You could also click directly from there to go to assignments that are outside. The reason why I suggest doing this in the story is that when you go over here to portfolio view as a teacher, you can't post these things. Now, these are some assignments that I did earlier. This was for my mindful moment, take a selfie someplace relaxing. This is my dog deciding to say hello. And then the next thing in my portfolio is I did the moment there, or not the mindful moment, that's the next one. This is my mindful moment where I did my candle meditation. I drew a picture of a candle. And I did this using the app, and then also this little video here for the Space Cats activity that I had to do in my checklist. Okay, so all of that stuff is there. I use the app for these things because it's certainly a lot easier, but if I were a student, all I have to do is click to add to the portfolio, photo, video, draw, any one of those things. Say I want to draw something, I can make nice little swirlies here. I can change the colors. I can use a larger, or can use an eraser and all that good stuff, right? And shapes, right? I want a nice yellow circle there. My son has an activity to do where he needs to make a robot using shapes, and this could be a very relatively easy thing to do using this tool, right? So I do that, and I'm like, yeah, I love it. I'm going to save it. Maybe I'll come back to it later, and I'll turn it in. And it looks like I got logged out of my class. ClassDojo's been doing a lot of updates lately, but for the purpose of this demonstration, what I really wanted to show was that as a parent online, you have access to the class story. If your teachers post an agenda in the story, you have access to it there. Then your students need to log into their account if you're using a computer. Now, it's much easier if you are using a phone. You can use the app, and there's a little button in the right-hand corner which allows you to bounce back and forth between the parent view and the student view. Let's see if I can, here we go, open up the ClassDojo app. Boom, here we go. See, you can kind of see I got Denzel right there, and up here in the top left-hand corner is the place where I can switch between my accounts, my account as a teacher, my account as a parent, and my account as a student. Those things work much easier and seamlessly in the app, but sometimes we don't necessarily have those tools available to us. So hopefully that answers some questions. Again, the big one, when you are logging in, make sure you come up here to this little button here, log in, not sign up as. I'll be trying to put together some more videos. If you have any other questions, please feel free to send me an email. Thank you very much, and enjoy your remote learning experience.